Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we are going to take a look at the Spectral Skulls accessory. I probably should make a video discussing game update 92 generally speaking. I guess I'll do that next time. So here you can see we have some pretty nice looking skulls that float around our Spectre character. This is our good version of the Spectre character, unlike the evil one that you saw earlier with the purple flaming skulls. I have to admit they did a really good job with those skulls as well. I like the purple ones a bit better, but these work well enough. So if you need those for one of your character, as you can see, it does work well. And of course, where can you get those skulls? Let's take a look. Obviously, they come from the Resurgence Mega Capsules. As you can see, it's an accessory that you get from those Mega Capsules. There's two ways to get the Mega Capsules. Either they drop in the game, and then you use 7 stabilizers to unlock them, as you can see. Or you just go to the marketplace, and you purchase them already unlocked from the marketplace. And your third option is to just buy them from a broker. Let's take a quick look. So if you don't want to have a billion options coming up, just search for skull and styles. And you can see here we have the purple flaming skull. But if you just click on page 2, you can see the spectral skull starts at 50 millions. But it goes all the way down to 18 millions. I know 18 millions seems like a lot of money, but if you play the broker at least a bit, you should be able to gather that much. Obviously, it is too expensive for a free-to-play player and premium player, but legendary players should be able to gather this much money. And of course, let's fly around a bit to show you what the skulls do look like in the open world and also when your character is in motion. So you can see it's a pretty nice looking accessory. Let's pull back a bit. It seems to follow our character fairly well. And obviously it is themed for the upcoming DLC. In case you guys don't know, there's the upcoming Justice League Dark DLC that's coming up. It's a bit strange because it's going to be a DLC that's coming up in March, but it really has a Halloween feel to it. It's probably something they should have released for Halloween, unless there's an upcoming Justice League Dark animated movie that's coming up that I don't know of. So overall, you can see those skulls pretty much float around our characters. They don't go too high. They don't seem to go too high as the black holes did. So it's a nice. So they seem to stick a bit closer to the character, which makes them look a bit better. I find it a bit weird when we have the character and then we have the accessories that's like 5 feet above the character. But in this case, it seems to stick pretty much around the character. So let's switch to super speed. For those of you who are wondering how I can switch movement mode, basically I have what is known as the Journeyman boots. It's a pair of boots you can get from the vault. And I also have the gloves of clinging. The boots give you super speed. The gloves turns you into an acrobat. It's pretty much that simple. So let's have a super speed. Yes, it's sacrilegious to have our friend the Spectre have super speed, but what can you do? Let's pull back a bit. So the skulls stay fairly close to your character, so I kind of like that. And let's see at Uber Super Speed, they still stay there. Obviously at this speed I cannot show you the character from the side, but you get the idea. So it's one of the nicest looking accessory, which is why it's a bit pricey on the broker. Sadly, when something is popular, everyone wants to buy them. And unlike the black hole, like you can see even on the dark surface, you still see the skulls really well. So that was it for super speed. Let's switch to Acrobat. It's a pretty nice looking. Let's pull back a bit. That looks really nice. Kind of prefer the flaming skull a bit, but this one works almost as well. We're going to take a look at a few different characters you could come up with those in just a minute. And let's see if we use our zipline. So again, if you remember with the black hole accessories, we kind of lost the little black holes. But here the skulls look really nice against the building. And of course, gliding, they still work really well. And you can see that little trail of smoke behind the skulls. That's really neat. I have to admit, when we first heard about Game Update 92, I wasn't too crazy about those accessories. But after playing with them for a bit, there's a few like these awesome skulls that I kind of like quite a bit. I thought we could take a look at our friend the Punisher with those skulls. Yeah, technically the Punisher is not a supernatural character, although I'm going to take a look at another version of the Punisher in just a second. But also, one of you guys, I made a Punisher video not too long ago, and one of you guys suggested that I should make a version using these styles. Like the gloves are the sharpshooter gloves, the boots and the chest piece is paramilitary, the pants are the Clown Prince pants, the belt is Checkmate, one of the Checkmate belts, and for the back piece I have the Red Hood back piece, the Gotham Outlaw back piece. And it creates a pretty darn good looking Punisher character. And for extra fun, over the skulls, it kind of works a bit. Not really, but a little bit. Although there was a supernatural version of the Punisher that lasted for about 35 seconds. Basically, I think they did one 4-issue miniseries with this character, this version of the character. And then he appeared into another miniseries, like I think 4 issues alongside Wolverine, and that was pretty much the end of it. Then when they relaunched the Punisher ongoing series, they kind of forgot that they had done a supernatural version of the Punisher. But I thought this worked really well if you try to recreate pretty much the supernatural version of the character. And just for the fun of it, I thought, let's give it a try with the skeleton style. It's a style that you can get during the Halloween seasonal. Forget if it's a style you purchase on the vendor or on the marketplace, but either way, I think it's on the vendor. But either way, it has a really Halloween vibe to it, a Halloween feel to it, and it looks awesome. And here I'm using the Diamond Mist Aura to kind of match basically my skeleton with the skeleton heads, although the heads have a bluish tint, but what can you do? But then after making the skeleton version, I thought, why not make the blue Ghost Rider version? Basically, there was various versions of Ghost Rider, and there was one version that was known as the blue Ghost Rider. I haven't read a Punisher comic in decades, literally, so I kind of forget what the whole backstory was for this version of the Ghost Rider. But we even saw that version in the movie, the first movie, I think, for about 53 seconds at the very end. It was like a post-credit scene. Which I remember at the time led people to believe that the second Ghost Rider film would feature the blue Ghost Rider. Sadly, not at all what happened. But if you want an awesome looking Ghost Rider, here I'm using some partial blue Mystic Aura. Some of the modular blue Mystic Aura, obviously for the hands and the head. I went also with the blue Punisher, the blue Punisher. I went also with the blue Ghost Rider because of the bluish tint in the skulls themselves. And of course, I had to try a version with the Phantom. He is known as the Ghost Who Walks, and he does live in the Skull Cave, so I had to make at least one version with the Phantom with those awesome looking skulls. And it does give the character a creepy look, which works well enough. So that is pretty much it for the Spectral Skulls. I'll probably make a video just to discuss Game Update 92 a little bit. I'll do that either later tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure just yet. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.